What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Phil and Leroy the Judgmental Podcast,
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Phil.
and I'm Leroy. So, real quick, I want to apologize to everyone that listens. I had dropped my microphone. I had put the microphone back in backwards, and that's why I sound like I was calling from Mars or something. You was at home, and I was like on a space station or something. That's just how I sound. And it when I had hit on Sam check. Well, first the episode before last, I said something's wrong. Like I thought that it wasn't reading the microphone. Last week's episode, I checked it and it said the microphone was on there, and I tested it and I can hear it. But once I start playing and listening to it, I'm like, damn it, what is this? Sound just like AI was like controlling my voice or something.
Yeah, you
So
fucking up.
so I think I got it. I dropped my microphone, put it in back on backwards, so I got it on right now. So I guess it
Why
should be
why you don't
okay.
do like a check 1 2 where you start talking and start the episode and then you see that it's cool, so then you go from there instead of
Th-
just winging it, thinking it's good to go.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I did. When you hit the microphone in Zoom, you can test it, and
Mm-hmm.
you could say something and they'll hear it play back. And when I heard it play back, it sounded cool. But
Right. No,
when I
I'm not
listen,
talking about that. I'm talking about actually like starting it up and then playing it with our both our voices.
then I gotta stop recording. I gotta hang up with you. Let the thing download. Then I gotta start back all over again.
It's a longer process, but at least you know you won't be fucking up,
Mhm.
calling in from Mars and all that type of shit.
Well, we got the Eagles. The Eagles and Commanders wrap up. The Eagles won 29 to 18. Here's some quick stats. On the Eagles side, Jalen Hurts, 22 for 30, 185 yards, two touchdowns, sacked twice. Rushing, we have Saquon Barkley, 29 carries, 132 yards, one touchdown. Tank Bigsby, four carries, 37 yards, one touchdown. Jalen Hurts had seven carries for 40 yards. Receiving, we have A.J. Brown, 9 receptions, 95 yards. Devontae Smith, 6 receptions for 42 yards and one touchdown. Dallas Goddard, 3 receptions, 32 yards and one touchdown. That was a hell of a catch and throw
Yup.
that
Yup. Sure was.
for
Got her.
Dallas Goddard. Right. On the Commander side, we have Marcus Mariota, 7 for 14, 95 yards, sacked once. And we have Josh Johnson, 5 for 9, 43 yards, one interception, and one sack. Rushing, we have Chris Rodriguez, 15 carries, 63 yards, one touchdown. Krosky Merritt, 8 carries, 25 yards, and one touchdown. Receiving, we have Terry McLaughlin, who was shut down, 3 receptions, 53 yards. Samuel, another shutdown, 3 receptions, 35 yards. And well, it's really not much to say about this game. It's the same as last week. This is Eagles football. Eagles football is good defense, running the football. Those short passes that Jalen Hurts was doing was killing the clock. So,
Mm-hmm.
real quick, let me see the time of possession. Let me see. It was Eagles had it 34 minutes and 7 seconds, and Washington had it 25:53. So those short passes killing the clock, moving down the field, good running. Because I'm like wondering, I'm like, damn, uh, uh, Barkley, he wasn't doing those long bursts. It'd be like a 5 yards,
Mm-hmm.
4 yards. I'm like, all right, he running well all of a sudden. I guess it's the offensive line doing a good job. And then
Mm-hmm.
he broke it off at that like last one at the end. But yeah, this is the Eagles football right here. So anything else? Anything you want to talk about?
No, I just want to say it was a good game. And like you said, we always say run the ball. No matter if you're getting shut down or not, you still got to keep the run active. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And control the clock. And that's what we did. I just hate, like, I was having this conversation with Michael and how he was saying, like, man, I don't care what you say, because we was out to dinner. That's why I wasn't texting you back and all this shit. But I had the game on my phone, so we was kind of like watching it at the restaurant.
Hmm.
But he was saying, I don't care what you say, Saquon, he had a down. I mean, not Saquon Hurts. Hurts had a down year. He just ain't a thrower of the ball. I said, you rather have somebody throwing 300-400 yards and losing? We got us a winning quarterback here. Every year we in the playoffs. We just won a Super Bowl, and y'all still nitpick and find ways to complain. I said, I'm cool if we win every game by 1 point. That means we're gonna be the champions by 1 point. And he's
Right.
like, no, no, because if you win in every game by 1 point, you ain't gonna win no championship like that. I said, you just not listening to what I said. To get to the
Mm-hmm.
championship, you're going to play the best teams in the playoffs that's left. So
Right.
if you're winning every game by 1 point, you're going to beat the whoever you see in the championship by 1 point. It don't matter what the score is. All you want to know is who's the champion.
Yep.
But he just wasn't getting that concept. And I told Dennis weeks back when he was saying, "Oh man, Hurts can't do nothing, man. He stink. I don't know what's up with him." He was saying all this stuff, and I said he's on pace to have a better year than he had last year.
Right.
Besides, he had maybe two bad games. That one big stinker, we threw the four interceptions and he fumbled. Other than that, everything else has been okay games. And I think he had another stinker. So he really had like two stinkers all years. Everything else been okay or good. So what is there to complain about? We're winning games. This is the first time in 20 years we got back-to-back division champions in the NFC East. Like, what more
Mm-hmm.
do you want from the dude? All you want to do is get in the playoffs. If you're in the playoffs, you got an opportunity to win it all.
Right. So Jalen Hurts is 281 for 427, 3,114 yards, 24 TDs, six interceptions. Josh the Great Island is 284 284 completions, 406 attempts, 3,276 yards, 25 touchdowns, and 10 interceptions. Damn near the stats is the
Right.
same,
And
except Josh had four more interceptions than Jalen Hurts does.
mhm. It was another thing they were talking about one of these shows. Jalen Hurts had 7 games throwing the ball of less than 215 yards passing. No other quarterback can do that, this and that, you know what I mean, and still win. And then I said, hold on. They're making it seem like everybody else is just blowing out the water. So then when I looked at it, I started doing other quarterbacks. Herbert, uh, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Baker Mayfield, all of them had 7 games. I think seven. I think it was 7 games. 7 games of 215 yards or less this year. But they only focus on Jalen Hurts doing that when all these other quarterbacks doing the same shit.
Right.
Except they're not winning. He's winning.
Exactly. Exactly. Like I was saying to one of the guys at the job, he was like, "Man, Jalen Hurts is like one of the worst quarterbacks in the league." I said, "Actually, he's like got to be one of the tops in terms of stats. If you look at the stats, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the league." Man, I told them to get rid of him years ago. No, see, they look at red zone or highlights, and they're
Mm-hmm.
seeing these quarterbacks just throwing the football down the field and throwing it this man and that man. But like you said, they
Mm-hmm.
losing, and Jalen Hurts only had six interceptions. Well,
Right.
he had three interceptions in one game.
It was one high. No, it was four.
Four, I'm sorry.
It was one high scoring game. It was like 38 to like fucking 42 or something. And that's when Dennis had Texas like, oh man, I wish the Eagles can have an offense like this. Oh, really? And giving up 40 points? No, I rather
Hmm.
I rather us keep the score down, control the ball, and walk away with a win. I don't care about the stats. I care about the wins. You know what I mean? If I'm playing fantasy football, which I am, then I'll worry about stats. You know what I mean? I have Jalen Hurts as my quarterback in fantasy football, and I'm 1 game away from going to the Super Bowl. He's a solid 25 points in fantasy football every week. You know what I mean?
Right.
Some of these other guys, they'll fucking crush it for you or they'll fucking bury you. He's pretty solid every week.
So Justin Herbert is 296 completions, 451 attempts, 3,191 yards, 23 touchdowns, and 12 interceptions. Same stats, except Jalen Hurts has less interceptions. Same stats. So
Right.
where is this
I
that
said the
Jalen
same.
Hurts is the worst quarterback?
It's bullshit, and it's a narrative that they like to keep playing on TV.
Right.
He can't throw. Here, he lead the league in like fucking bombs of over 20 plus yards. They don't talk about shit like that.
Mm-hmm. Let me see. Let me check Baker Mayfield's real quick. Uh, it was somebody on Twitter also that I'm gonna read. I'm still going to start reading the comments too. Sometimes I always forget, but I'll be like listening, like wondering, like what the hell do these people be thinking about? Baker Mayfield, 300, 276 completions, 451 attempts, 2,999 yards, 22 touchdowns, seven interceptions. Same stats. Jalen Hurts has better stats than Baker Mayfield. I'm confused.
Yeah. It's all hype and bullshit. For some reason, the media, and it's a shame that Philly media is buying into the bullshit too. But it's a shame that like the media is feeding out bullshit stories to keep the Eagles looking, making us look bad, making
Right.
Jalen Hurts seem like he's one of the worst quarterbacks in football when he's not.
Angel of Death. Angel of Death wrote. This is from our Twitter. Subscribe to our Twitter at pnljudgementals. Angel of Death said, "It's smart ball, but stop saying Hurts is top five. Your team is awesome. The weak point is your QB, and that's okay." And I replied, "Hurts is top five. Name five QBs that's better." He says Burrow, Allen, Mahomes, Stafford, Lamar, Goff, May, Baker, Love, Williams. Well, we just wrote down. We just proved that it's not none of those guys. Mahomes is out, so can't put him on it. Definitely ain't Baker because Hurts got better stats than he do. Allen and Hurts stats are similar. Hurts got less interceptions than Allen. So
But
where the hell does all this
Burrow's done
stuff
missed the
come from?
playoffs the last 3 years. I understand he's always hurt, but shit, when he's not hurt, he's still losing games. And you can
Right.
tell me all you want about how it's his defense and he ain't got no help. I ain't trying to hear that shit. You're a quarterback, you got to take the wins with the losses. If you're a quarterback, you got to make the playoffs. You know what I mean? Or we ain't talking about you. That everybody talk about how Dak Prescott is one of the top quarterbacks and this and that. Here, my man can't even fucking make the playoffs.
Yep. And they might not make it this year. They teeter and tottering. Well, they losing now to the Chargers. So
I thought they was already mathematically eliminated.
no. Don't they
You
have
sure
still
about
have a
that?
shot? I'm not
No,
sure.
I don't think so. They already cooked.
Let
Let
me
me make sure
see.
before I start talking shit. Hold on. But I
Let
think they're
me.
cooked.
Oh, no. They had a chance. I think they might be eliminated now because they had to win the division, and since the
No, what it was,
Eagles clinched, right?
they needed the Eagles to lose. If the Eagles win one game, they was done.
Right.
And we won, and that's what eliminated them. So they was eliminated yesterday. They just playing for fun now.
I'm playing for fun. Hold on, let me check. Since you mentioned Dak, let me check his stats.
Well, Dak putting up some big numbers, but in a losing effort.
Okay, he got 357 completions, 522 attempts, 3,931 yards, 26 touchdowns, and 10 interceptions. Touchdowns and interceptions are similar. Hurts has less interceptions than Dak. Dak is throwing the ball a lot,
Mm-hmm.
and they not winning. So, like you said, so anything else you want to add on this game?
No, good win. Let's keep it rolling. I want us to play Buffalo tough, put some pressure on Allen because you see, like Allen only had 40 yards passing at halftime.
Hmm.
So for all them to keep saying like, "Oh, Allen ain't got no help," is bullshit. He got just as much help as some of these other players. He might not have the elite receivers, but he got elite running back. He might not have the elite defense, but he got a good defense. Because if he ain't had no defense and he only got 40 yards at halftime with no touchdowns, they should be losing. But they was winning, I think, 20-10 at halftime.
Yes,
So
it's 20.
that's
It's 23-17 now.
right. And what's his numbers for the game? Because I know he wasn't doing much in the first half.
Well, I was going to mention that he had a foot injury, but he's still in the game. So he's 9 for 12, 107 yards, no touchdowns, no
Right.
interceptions.
So if your team got 23 points and your quarterback got no touchdowns, don't tell me he's by himself and ain't got no help.
Uh, James Cook has 12 carries for 111 yards, excuse me, and two touchdowns. So, yeah, like Philip mentioned, next week game is the Buffalo Bills. Like I say, Josh had a foot injury, so I don't know if he's still hurt with the foot or what.
Well, the
But
foot injury happened this game.
yes,
Yeah, he got tackled hard. He did some dumb shit too because the pressure came on him. Here, my man ran back 15 yards and almost gave up a safety. Did you see that?
yes.
I was like, oh my God, why he just throw it away? He's too smart for that.
Hmm. And like Philip said, play hard. I don't think they are. I'm thinking they're going to revert back to the three straight loss Eagles. They already got everything wrapped up. You can win a couple of games, unless you can get a game or two for home field.
Um,
They
can they do
can't go for
anything? Let
home
me
field
see.
advantage because
Week
Seattle has a
5,
better record.
Seattle. Well, you gotta keep playing because what is they 15? So it's 2 games left,
Yes.
and if Seattle loses their next two, they'll have 5 losses. We'll have 5 losses. Who will win that tiebreaker?
Uh, I don't know where to go with strength of schedule.
I think did we play them this year? I think it's head to head, then the strength of schedule. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
sure what happened, but I think we still have to win out just to be on the safe side. The Bear and you don't want to go in the playoffs limping either. So if you can go in the playoffs shit on a 3-game or 4-game winning streak or 3 out of your last 4, you know what I mean? That's saying something. Then going in there resting everybody, then everybody coming in cold and getting their ass kicked. Let's just finish strong. You know what I mean? You got the Bears with 4 losses and the Seahawks with 3 losses. So if we finish strong, we see what these other teams do. I don't know. I wouldn't throw away no games. I would play my starters.
Yeah, I'm on the fence with this coaching staff. I'm on the fence with that one, what you just said. I think they might have a good first half and probably I
The
say
rest of the
no.
starters.
I say third. Like, give it 3 quarters, and second strings are coming in. I don't think they're going to play hard at all. I think they're going to resort back to straight lost Eagles. I don't know. I'm a little on the fence with this team, with this coaching staff, what they'll do. But I see your point, though.
All I'm saying is back to back NFC East defending champions. We still the team to beat right now. And so
Exactly.
Jalen Hurts usually steps his game up to another level in the playoffs. So hopefully that streak continues. Barkley has been playing good these last couple games of the season. So hopefully that can pick up. Then we got our defense playing stronger than ever. So we should be in a good position.
And
Like I said,
Carter will
I don't
be back.
right. I don't
And
want
you
to get
got
into
Lane on the offensive line.
yeah, I don't want to get into no shootout with teams, but as long as we play our game and make other teams play our games, then we got a chance.
Right, right. Anything else you want to add?
Nope.
Well, all right, you can reach the Judgmentals on Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube at pnljudgementals, Instagram at the2_judgmentals, or you can email us at pnljudgementals@gmail.com. Sorry, Phil.
All right, y'all. Peace out.